Welcome to Grand Prix, your go-to channel for the fastest updates in Formula One. We've got 3 hot stories for you, so make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay ahead of the pack. Let's get started. Hello, my friends. Welcome to another exciting and eventful week in the world of Formula One. If you don't want to miss a single update, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. And if you enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like button. It helps support our work and keeps us motivated to bring you the latest F1 news and updates. We're kicking off the week with a brand new car hitting the track. The Haas team has just conducted a shakedown with their latest VF2 model at the legendary Silverstone circuit. Originally, this test was supposed to remain private, with no public images or footage being released. However, as expected, some sharp-eyed photographers managed to capture several shots of the new car in action, giving fans an early glimpse at what Haas has been working on for the 2025 season. Esteban was behind the wheel, testing out the machine with a livery that looks different from the one used in 2024. However, it remains unclear whether this is just a temporary test design or if it will be the official color scheme for the upcoming season. The official unveiling of the new car is set for tomorrow afternoon, and we will be covering it in full detail here on GPM Casa. So stay tuned for all the latest insights and analysis. From the leaked images, we can already see that the car has undergone a series of significant modifications compared to last year's model. The side pods have been completely redesigned, the engine cover looks different, and both the front and rear wings appear to have been heavily reworked. These changes suggest that Haas is aiming for a considerable boost in performance this season, refining their aerodynamics and potentially increasing speed and handling efficiency on the track. During the test, however, the team seemed to encounter some unexpected technical issues. At one point, Esteban's car was spotted without the protective cover over the side pod, leading to speculation that the component may have come loose during the run or that an incident might have occurred, requiring an on-the-spot inspection. While no official statement has been made about the issue, it's not uncommon for teams to encounter minor hiccups during early test runs, as they push their machines to the limit to uncover any weaknesses before the season officially begins. One of the most exciting aspects of pre-season testing is the speculation surrounding car performance. Every year, teams introduce new technical innovations, trying to strike the perfect balance between speed, aerodynamics, and reliability. While Haas has historically been a midfield team, the 2025 updates indicate a clear attempt to close the gap to the frontrunners. If their development efforts prove successful, we could see them fighting for stronger results and possibly surprising a few established teams along the way. As anticipation builds for the official launch, fans and analysts alike are eager to see how Haas will perform this season. Will the changes to their car make them more competitive on the grid? Could this be the year that Haas takes a big step forward and challenges some of the midfield teams more aggressively? Will they be able to maintain consistency throughout the season and capitalize on any opportunities that arise during races? We want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the newly revealed Haas car? Do you like the livery scene during testing? And most importantly, do you believe Haas has the potential to be a serious contender this season? Drop your opinions in the comments below, and let's discuss all the exciting possibilities as we gear up for the 2025 Formula One season. One of the teams to watch closely this season is McLaren. In 2024, they showed the most significant improvement throughout the season and ultimately claimed the Constructors' Championship title, defeating Red Bull. However, they fell short of securing the Drivers' Championship, with Lando Norris battling until the final stretch but unable to surpass Verstappen, who had built a strong points lead earlier in the year. Looking ahead to 2025, McLaren has already presented their new challenger, the MCL39, conducting a shakedown at Silverstone with a camouflage livery. This session provided an initial glimpse of the car while also allowing the team to gather valuable data on their latest project. After this first test, reports from within McLaren's engineering team are highly promising. The car is considered a substantial step forward compared to last year's model. Despite being one of the strongest cars for most of 2024, McLaren still faced difficulties in certain track conditions, particularly at circuits requiring lower levels of downforce. To address this, the primary goal for the 2025 project was to enhance aerodynamic efficiency. The team worked on reducing the size of various internal components to provide designers with greater freedom to optimize performance in situations demanding lower downforce, making the car more well-rounded. Among the most notable changes for 2025, McLaren has significantly altered the chassis, reducing its size in specific areas. Additionally, the cooling system for the engine has been completely redesigned to improve airflow management. While, at first glance, the leaked images of the new car do not appear drastically different, subtle yet impactful refinements could prove to be the key advantage this season. McLaren's deep understanding of the current regulations has allowed them to capitalize on minor improvements to extract additional performance from the car. A visual analysis from Auto Racer highlights several key modifications in the MCL39. The sidepod intakes have been reshaped, the air intake above the driver has been refined, the brake ducts have been made smaller, and most notably, the front suspension has undergone a dramatic redesign. This suspension overhaul represents one of the boldest evolutions of the car, but it also poses a significant risk. The suspension system plays a crucial role in ground effect aerodynamics, meaning that its success could determine whether McLaren's 2025 car is a frontrunner or struggles against the competition. McLaren's team principal, Andrea Stella, has acknowledged the potential risks of these changes. He emphasized that while last year's car was already highly competitive, the team decided to take a more ambitious approach with their updates. Early tests at Silverstone have shown an estimated half-second improvement per lap compared to the previous model. This gain is remarkable, especially considering that most rival teams are targeting improvements in the range of 1 to 3/10 of a second. Of course, the real test will come when the MCL39 competes head-to-head against its rivals on track. If the reported half-second improvement is confirmed, McLaren could emerge as a strong contender for both the Constructors' and Drivers' Championships, closing the current era of ground-effect cars on a high note in 2025. With so many advancements and bold risks taken, what are your thoughts on McLaren's prospects for this season? Do you believe they are the favorites to dominate 2025? Let us know in the comments. How high are your expectations for Kimi Antonelli's debut in the 2025 Formula One season? After all, the 18-year-old driver has been promoted to Mercedes as the successor to none other than Lewis Hamilton, a seat that carries immense weight and scrutiny. Many question whether he has been brought into F1 too hastily and whether he is truly prepared for the immense pressure that awaits him. Antonelli has repeatedly stated that he does not see himself as Hamilton's direct replacement, despite Mercedes placing a significant bet on him, believing that he will soon be one of the biggest names in motorsport. Team principal Toto Wolff has been vocal in his support, fully confident that Antonelli will be ready to fight for victories and championships as early as 2026. The move signals Mercedes' strong belief in his raw talent, and the upcoming season will be a significant test of his ability to transition from a promising junior driver to a top-tier competitor in the sport's highest category. Speaking to Racing News, Antonelli expressed optimism for the upcoming season, but he remains realistic about the challenges ahead. Acknowledging his lack of experience, he emphasized the need for an adaptation period as he gets accustomed to the car and the dynamics of Formula One as a whole. The step up from junior categories to Formula One is a massive one, requiring a deep understanding of tire management, fuel efficiency, and racecraft at the highest level. Antonelli knows that even with his intense preparation, nothing can truly replicate the experience of racing wheel-to-wheel against seasoned F1 veterans in a competitive environment. Despite his inexperience in F1, Antonelli has undergone one of the most extensive testing programs in recent history. Throughout 2024, he covered an impressive 9,000 kilometers in previous generation Mercedes cars, an unprecedented amount of mileage for a rookie. This extensive preparation included participation in free practice sessions and post-season tests, allowing him to gain valuable insights and experience before his official debut. These tests have been critical in helping him understand the complexities of a Formula One car, including how to manage aerodynamics, power unit settings, and race strategies effectively. Demonstrating his competitive mindset, Antonelli shared his ambitions and approach to his debut season. My mentality will be to go to Australia and try to win. But at the same time, I need to be realistic. I am competing against the other 19 best drivers in the world, so it won't be easy. But I am focused on the work I need to do, trying to perform at my best, learn as much as I can, and see where we end up. His approach suggests a balance between ambition and pragmatism, recognizing that while his ultimate goal is to succeed, his immediate priority is to absorb as much knowledge and experience as possible. A key aspect of his preparation has been establishing strong communication with his team, particularly with his race engineer, Peter Bonington. Bonington, who previously worked with Hamilton, brings a wealth of experience and will be instrumental in guiding Antonelli through his early races. The young driver believes that the season-opening race in Australia will be crucial in shaping his confidence for the rest of the year, potentially setting the stage for strong performances and even contending for podium finishes as the season progresses. Mercedes' faith in Antonelli is evident, and the anticipation surrounding his debut is undeniably high. The team has placed considerable trust in his potential, and the upcoming season will reveal whether he can rise to the challenge and deliver results from the outset. If he adapts quickly, he could establish himself as a formidable competitor, proving that he is not only the future of Mercedes but also a potential future champion. However, if he struggles in his initial races, it may take longer for him to find his rhythm in the sport's most demanding environment. What do you think? Will Antonelli prove to be a success at Mercedes right away, or will he need more time to find his footing in the pinnacle of motorsport?